Sag was actually first. Welcome. Hello, Sag. Hello, Coke. Lucrezia, Saber, Ritter, Ergo, Jarfus. Hello. Oh, okie dokie. No soul survivor. Cheetah dudes. Nellen. Hello. Hello, okie dokie. Hello, not very tactical. Okay, I'm going to have it run the ads right now so we can start sooner. Oh, now it's instant too. Okay, did any of you get ads? If you did, let me know. I'm really curious if it gets less people or not. Because that was instant. Good. I really wish we didn't have to deal with them. And hello, cheetah deers and happy little trees. Welcome. Hello, Mumbo Jumbo. Welcome. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Setup went way too smooth. What am I forgetting? You can't get ads, Sag. You're subscribed, he's silly. Oh my goodness. Let's shake my head at you. Hello, JD. I am not. No. Oh, Sag. So when are you gonna get on ESO again? Bard hasn't been on in a week. Sorry, not Bard. Brando. Okay, ad break is almost over. So, never? That's unfortunate. Hello, cowboy. I'm doing alright. Aye, handbrake is over. We are going to start. Hello. Hi, Absalom. Oh, kitty, that's in crazy mode. P-tray T. Oh, that's right. That's what that's called. I forgot what it was called. I'm hoping that I will not have to deal with the same thing that I dealt with last night. So I ate a chocolate pudding cup before stream. So hopefully that will be more than enough. No, I just didn't know the name. I just followed the portals. I really like the vibe of this world. It's like a Japanese restaurant, and it's really cozy. Like, this is the outside. It's very nice. I really love the blossoms right here. Honestly, Sag, true. Yeah. Dark, hear you. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Hello, Luna. Imagine if North America as a whole had something resembling style. Yeah, we don't. It's more like corporations try to do the bare minimum of what makes the most money. Hello, inner demon. It's going pretty good. How about you? I am kind of excited for the pouch notes today. In Hi Luna, in Hi Inner Demon. Yeah, pretty much, Sag. Yeah. Wooden concrete glass. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Little sleepy, but still early, yeah. The thing I'm gonna talk about the most, you can see right now. And a little shame how long it took me to actually get that. Hello, fabulous demeanor. I'm counting. Welcome. I did some other improvements after you got off. So I can lock my eyes shut. So if I press this trigger, and then I press this one, and I let go, my eyes stay locked. And I made it so then if I press this one again, and then I can release and it does it. It used to flicker. When it unlocked, it doesn't do that anymore. I finally found a way of making it so it doesn't, and I'm very happy about that. That's one of the patch notes. Not huge, but it's something I'm happy about. Hello, L-chan, and welcome. Okay, Tracer. The circle in the background is kinda fun. Okay. Oh, is my timer broken? How long have I been live? Can anyone tell me? Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of yard shots. Even more so than what I see. The company went bankrupt. You all got let go. Oh no, Castellios. I'm sorry. $13. Okay. Oh, my timer. Yeah, so my timer is right then. Wow. We have 70 people here already, and I've only been live 13 minutes. I'm kind of blown away by that. Thank you, Nellen. I don't know. Hello, Patchy Brown. Welcome. I know there's quite a few that permanently lurk with, what's that program called? It just does the chat. It doesn't actually review the stream. I forget what it's called though. Oh, there you said it, Chatterino, yeah. Chatteroni. I give you tiny hug of comfort. That was funny. Hello, Annabelle. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, and also, I didn't start super late. I think it was 15 minutes late, which for me that's still better than what I've done in the past. Um, I took a little extra time because I wanted to check out a few worlds to see if any of them would be a good streaming world. So, you were 15 minutes early from your typical late time. Yeah. Honestly, truth. Okay, so I think once we get to 100 people here, we'll do the patch notes. Sound good? Hello, Cody. 15 minutes isn't bad at all. Bell-chan, so you finished it already? So then you've done everything you can. It can be hard to let things go once, like with things that are stressing you, but once you've done everything you can at that point. And hello, Millie. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Oh wait, you're playing an Infinity Mickey? So no creepy again, okay. I'll have to come by next time. How was your stream? And hello, Crime, and Kiao. Oh, I didn't say hi to Porky Pancakes. Hello. And Eno. Did I miss anyone? No. No creepy gamer. Hello, Cheap Baseball. Welcome. Yeah, no creepy thing. Did you have fun? Funny jump puzzly things. Oh, you're fine, Millie. You know people get busy. You became a fairy. Now I want to see pictures. Oh, we're at 96 viewers. Okay, almost there. Do the patch notes here in just a little bit. Hello, Snapdragon. Welcome. Hello, Frostbite. I'm glad to see you too, Snapdragon. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having to take painkillers less frequent. I had to deal with, some stuff today with my sinuses, and so I had to go back on the painkillers again. Well, I'm not going to describe what happened. It was not pleasant. It's one of those bittersweet cases, like, it needs to happen, but it doesn't feel good. Yeah, nothing, yeah. Yeah, so, my sinuses hurt right now. Though I just renewed my painkillers. I took them a little early, because technically I was supposed to take them right now, and I did it just before stream started, so I figured 20 minutes isn't gonna kill me. Bag! Thank you so much for the resub at tier 3 for 35 months. That's almost 3 years. That's literally almost 3 years. Oh my goodness. I just... So, I've hit the max for what you do. Thank you so much, Berg. Thanks you. Yeah, you were sure. Almost from the very beginning. Did you follow me in July? I forget. And hello, Brownie and Torbles. Let's see, when did you follow? You followed in August. Okay. So I had only been streaming for 2 months. Yeah. I was so new back then. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Millie just sent me these pictures. Holy moly, your character is so pretty. That second one that you sent? That's so pretty. Wow, that is a carriage. This looks like Cinderella meets the fairies. Yeah, I believe it. I hope being through will help you relax your frostbite. And Al-Chan, I'm glad it helps. And hello, Fairstone. And hello, Deadman. Hi. Happy to see you too. Makes of Cinderella, Pinocchio, the little crates. Nice. I just had a kitty hop in front of me, IRL. Right here. I'm literally petting you guys and the cat, IRL. And she hopped down. I'm just glad I can help the rest. And hello, Snowbed. You've come. I'm glad, Brammy. Nice. It looks really good. Like, that is proper princess clothes. Proper fairy princess. Okay, we now have over 100 people here. We're gonna do the patch notes. So, I'm going to say the best for last. So you remember how when I was doing this look, my eyes would shrink? And it was like too much previously. So I've adjusted it. So now they don't shrink as much. It's much more, mild. Hello, man. I'm doing good. How about you? And hello, Sandwich, the Mexico. Alright, next up. Oh, so I can control my eye brightness. I adjusted the settings. So I never would go below 40% or above 60. And so I changed it so 100% is what 60 used to be, and 0% is what 40% would be. So now I have much more control. So there's 100% brightness. And then if I go all the way down, it will go completely black, which is kind of creepy. Maybe I'll do something with following or something. I don't know. I kept it just because. So that is much more usable now. I know, it's kind of creepy. That's what happens when you turn off the lighting entirely. I can do the same thing with my body. Like I can just turn off everything. I can do the same thing with my hair as well, and some other things. Okay. I told you about the eye lock. I shrunk. Oh, my tongue. It was actually broken, so I fixed it. So it's fixed. So if I stick my tongue out, I saw it. Now, the second biggest thing is I adjusted the thing that applies the glow to my eyes. It's much more, glowing. So, the middle is brighter and then it kind of fades out to the iris. So, like when I adjust the brightness and go brighter, you can see that it's more in the middle. It still does the outside a little bit, but it's more in the middle. I think it looks better. like a lot better. Now, the biggest change is I completely redid my eyes again. So I think the easiest way is to show you the last one. So you can kind of see that I didn't actually fill the full socket on the side. I have fixed that. Well, I made them bigger and completely redid all my shape keys to adjust for that. And I am so happy with it. Like, I think it turned out great. I can show you, like, the biggest way of noticing it is looking from the side. So, my old eyes, they used to be a long time ago just a floating iris, just the colored part. And this is the case with most avatars. Is you have a floating iris and then a white hollow behind, and it simulates an eye, but it's not an actual eyeball. Eventually, what I did is I kind of closed that gap, and it was kind of an eye, but now this is an actual eyeball sphere. Yeah. So there was a lot of debugging to make it so there was no clipping. It was a lot of work. I had to redo a lot of shape keys and fix a lot of things, but I am super happy with how it turned out. And with that, I also redid the eye texture as well. So it's much more high definition now than it used to be. And I'm very happy with it. So with that, just to make it a little easier for you guys, I'm gonna show you a before and after. This is also going to show you all the face changes I've done to my model. So I'll show you that now. So you can see the big difference here. I'll leave that up for just a moment. Yeah, I am very happy with the changes. Very happy. Right? Yeah, subtle, but they make a big difference. Like, I didn't realize how much of a change it was until I went to my old model, took a picture, and then went back and forth, and I was like, oh my goodness. So, yeah. Alright. And that's the last chove. And hello, Lotto and M&M's, welcome. And Dominic Dolphin, hi. And hi, Sujri Patron, welcome. Hello, Mr. Fantastic. That was a before and after with all my face and eye changes. And hello, Ano Ray, welcome. And one, hello. So yeah, those are all the changes. I'm super happy with them. Yeah, the speech to text, it kind of has a mind of its own. Which is weird, because I can actually specify like the language and even like where. So I could say like the UK or whatever. So I have it set to English United States, but sometimes it just wants to do its thing. Oh my goodness, is that a cat, Millie? So cute. I want it. I know. Is it Mel? Yeah? Welcome. So yeah, super happy with how the eyes have turned out. And what is going on with my tracking? Behave. Yeah. I can't tell you how many... What is going on with my tracking? Hello? Looks like it's having a mind of its own. Yeah, Sagittarius' name gets butchered a lot. Hello, Audrey's. Welcome. So yeah, that's all the patch notes. There could be something I forgot. I didn't record, but I looked at everything. Honestly, there's probably something I forgot. But nothing huge. What? No, it's not clipping. Pie down, but no, it's not clipping. It does do kind of a optical illusion, because I thought it was too, but after closer inspection, no. It just looks like it sometimes. It's just the black border difference. Though there could be circumstances where it does. Yeah. Now, like, that eyelash is like separated. It's literally not possible for the eyeball to clip through that. It's literally not possible. I don't want to do that angle. It's not a very flattering angle. Hello, Von Hashira. I'm doing alright, Toxic. How about you? Hello, Walt. I don't have nostrils, but it's not a flattering angle and I don't like it. And you're just gonna have to trust me, because I am super OCD about my avatar. Now there's been a couple of situations where the skin will poke through here. I've only seen one situation where it barely did, but I couldn't figure out what combination it did it, and it was so tiny. I'm still gonna look into it, but I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So it's not driving me crazy, because it's actually really hard to, like, do it. I only saw it once, and I'm like, how does I even do that? Oh, the skin. Yeah, the skin can. It's like, right there somewhere that it does it. And it's like typically from the side. I have to like look at an angle. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been able to figure it out in Blender yet. I'm doing good, Walt. And thank you so much, Spy Fox, for 9 months. Twitch baby. Thank you. Yeah, I've honestly been debating about completely redoing. These are technically like that's supposed to be eyelashes. I've been debating about just full on redoing them entirely. Because they're done so differently for each expression and they're inconsistent. So it's like really hard to debug issues with them. They're also free floating, which I actually don't like. I would rather them be like attached to the skin mesh, because it would be more realistic and it would be easier to deal with some certain situations. So I'm probably gonna do that in the future. Just not yet, because it'd be a lot of work. I would have to redo something like 40 soap keys, if not more. Actually, it may not be 40, but it's still quite a few. Like, it'd be a lot of work. But I'm probably gonna do it. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I got it to the point that it is practically perfect with that. And to get it any better, I think it would just be easier to redo them. Hi, Tragedy. Welcome. Yeah, because when I go in and work on it, oh my goodness. And it triggers my OCD so bad. So bad. Like, yeah, I'm gonna redo it. It's just, I'm not quite ready to commit to doing all that yet, because it's gonna be a lot of work. Thank you. Yeah, there's a bunch of other things too I want to work on. Like, I want to work on my lips, especially the texture on my face around them. I guess I feel like it could be improved, and there's a bunch of other things too. The problem is time. Oh, something else I want to do, but I don't know if this is possible. I'm not very tactical. Oh, and goodbye. Okay, thank you for hanging out. Okay, I hope you sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. So, with my eyes, you know how I can press the trigger and it will forcefully close them. I use that a lot, especially when doing like hugs or nuzzles. And I actually have my eyes open IRL, mostly so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Because if I like actually close my eyes, I don't know if I'm too close or too far from the camera. Once I do that and get to the right spot, then I typically actually do close my eyes IRL. But I just need to be able to see for at least a little bit. Hello, Breaker Lily. I'm doing good. So with that being said, The thing I don't like is if I have my eyes partially shut and I press my trigger. You see that? It opens my eyes more and then closes based off of how much I press my trigger. So what I want it to do is when I do that animation, it will start at wherever my eyes are currently at. And I don't know if that's possible. Very much. Yeah, I don't know how I can do it without proper charting, because you're pretty limited with what you can do with VRChat avatars. With worlds, you can do a lot more. But avatars, you're extremely limited. Like, you can't even compare two variables together. It's not be like, is this variable greater than that one or equal or anything like that. You can only check static values. Is this variable greater than 2 or equal to 2 or whatever? I don't know if it is, man. I don't know if it is with the constraints that VRChat has set up. I genuinely don't know if it is. Hello, Ziggy. Oh, and hello, Gohan. Welcome, and Rick. Hi. Zach. Duyand. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. And hello, Spencer. I had a pretty good day. I literally don't know, Van. I looked into blend trees. That didn't work out. It got it close though. But there were some issues. And there's definitely now with a logic-based animator. I don't know, there could be something else that I'm not familiar with, possibly. I really don't know. Hi, Jason, and good night, Lucrezia. Thank you for hanging out. And Cheetah Dudes, good night. Best well. Okay, is there anyone I didn't say hi to? Oh, I did not say hi to Alpha Squishy. Hi. There, knitting. I think it's everyone. How are you doing, Ziggy? Yeah, so when I talk about how I'm super happy with my eyes, I'm literally talking about the eyes. There are minor imperfections with the eyelashes. Might have to create different levels. It's set each individually by percentage with time, and you can't figure out a percentage. You can't do multiplication. Yeah, you're really limited. You can't do addition or subtraction with two variables. You can do addition or subtraction with a static amount, but you can't compare two variables together either. You can copy a value from one variable to another. So, like, I can't think of a way within those confines on how you could. Yeah, it's really limiting. Well, I hope being here will be a comfort, Jason. And glad. Hello, DK Wolfie. Welcome. Hello, Kev. What are the values of fully open versus closed? Percentage would be your own external map. You would make selections based off the way you think it is at. So, fully opened in the case of this would be 0, and fully closed would be 100. The problem is you have one variable that comes in, and that variable is based off the face tracking for closing it. Then you have the trigger for closing it. So you have two floats. Those parameters are from 0 to 1, but then that translates over that to the animator to do 0 to 100. It does the scaling automatically. But there's no way of doing a direct comparison between the two variables, and you can't dynamically control which one has say over it. Man, if you could just, you could do a comparison between the two, it'd be easy peasy. It really would be. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is it's so limiting with what you actually can do. Like, there's not that much. Caspero tanked and replays 360. Thank you so much for the follows. I hope you're having a great day. Hi, Sleepy. And I don't mind. You know me and talking about nerdy stuff. Don't need to twist my arm. Besides, sometimes you guys say some stuff that gives me ideas. there is one thing that I want to look more into. Um, it's so there's a parameter where you can control the start time of an animation where it starts it. The problem is you can't use that and a parameter that also specifies the time. So yeah, I could go more into why that doesn't work and how it works, but just suffice to say it doesn't work. Hi, Sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be, tomorrow is Monday, so that's a stream night. I don't know if I'll have time for stream tomorrow to hang out in Discord, but Tuesday I should. Hi, Kiss Bar. Either way, that's something I want to figure out. Because my perfectionism. And then I want to redo the eyelashes. There's a lot of things I would like to fix with them. A lot. And then some other things with face texture and a little bit of shape. Thank you, Satch. Yeah, so they look really good. The only issue is really the eyelashes, but from a straight on view you can't really see the worst of it. If you're like see an up angle like this or from the top, you can 100% see. Even from like the side, you can see a little bit of issues with the eyelashes. But I'll be fixing that in the future. Hi, Cass. I didn't know you were queer. Didn't know that. Hi. Oh, thank you, Replays. You matter too. Why you, what, because you got shouted out? Millie! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. Okay, I think we've been live for almost an hour. Yep, we have. Okay, I'm gonna finally turn on redemptions. Okay, but he should be on now. Oh, that's interesting. I just read something that I didn't know. Okay. Cookie Wizard. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Charles, I try not to assume. Um, yeah, I try not to assume. I let people tell me. Um, I'm glad I could be here to help Frostbite. Wait, what about Niliki? Hello, Rybap. Welcome. So yeah, I was just a bit shocked and laughing. Okay. Oh, no. Niliki didn't send me anything. Okay. I wouldn't mind hearing from Niliki, but I think she's probably working. Hi, Nil. Hi, Typeable. Welcome. Oh, nothing. Oh, there was a question. If you went missing, who would come looking for you first? Oh, you were saying Milixy. Apparently ads are about to start too, just so you know. My family. I don't live alone. They would 100% look for me. But honestly, I leave the house so rarely. I am such a, homebody. Oh my goodness. Yeah, once Nell found out, like, I'm missing, yeah, it would take him a little bit because we don't live anywhere near each other. He's on a different continent. Right, as soon as the ad break is over, we're gonna start doing the redemptions. Oh, you're right. I done that's exit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take a brief little break while the ads are running, okay? We'll be right back. Yeah, I know. I won't be in a moment. Thank you for pointing that out, though. There have been more than once that I have forgotten things like that. So I appreciate that. Just like I appreciate you. Alright, so my back is being annoying. So I redeemed the massage gun and I'm actually gonna use it on my back. So I don't know what this is gonna look like, but how much is it shaking? Oh yeah, it's shaking me a little. Oh, this is weird with the mic word and harness on. I have a cord that goes from my headset to my waist. There's a battery. Now, now I'm doing my neck. Okay, Nil, thank you for dropping by. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hello, Uberdort. Welcome. Now, so my massage gun. It looks kind of like this. So this is the handle. And then there's the part that comes out there. And then there's this is the thing you press into your muscles right here. This goes back and forth very fast. And you just grab it and use it on your muscles. Thanks. And that's hi, the three idiots gamer. I'm doing good. How about you? Okay. We're going to do a nuzzle now. Redeemed by Sant. Nagia! Thank you so much for the resub. For 20 months. Oh my goodness. I was thinking about you a lot yesterday. We were hanging out at your booth. Hi. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Oh, you want to see the before and after I did with my face and eyeballs? Oh, nice. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, let me grab the. This will be easier to show you the giant GIF I made. Alright, I'm gonna get monitoring. So you can see the before and after. Giant GIF. No. So yeah. I did a lot of structural changes to my face. I completely redid the eyes. So you know how most avatar eyes, it's just a floating iris? I have an actual eyeball. Like it's an actual sphere. And it rotates just the same way an actual eye would too. Hello, Epsilon. Welcome. Bye, Rick. What, you already advertised the group, which I'm already in. California Snow. Thank you so much for the 50 bits. Now, rotating eyeballs. What does that even look like? Yep. Nagia. I was so You're a big reason why I added the eye lock for my avatar, so I can forcibly close my eyes by pressing this trigger. And then if I press this one while holding that one, it locks my eyes closed. But I can still look around, but my eyes are closed. I press the trigger again, it unlocks them. You were a big reason of why I added that, and I miss hanging out with you. I could show you how to do it. Lana, Nadia, do you not know how much I enjoy hanging out with you? Say, I need to message you more than a lot more. A lot more. Like, you have no idea. Of course I do. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sitting down and we're having a little talk. Oh, I gotta see what this is first. Okay. Okay. So, Nagia. I can literally count the number of people who have made me feel so comfortable and safe and cozy that I literally fell asleep. Like, not me trying to like lay down and nap, but like actually made me fall asleep. You're one of those people. Okay, we'll continue this in just a moment. Doblin, thank you so much for the resub at tier 3 for 13 months. Thanks you. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. I'm blown away by all of you who do tier 3. Like, it's so generous of you. No, you're fine. You're fine. Also, Bootius, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. So there's that, Nagia, and I know you say you really didn't do anything, but I'm still, to this day, so grateful for how much you helped me jumpstart into getting face tracking working, because I didn't have to do any of the research. You just gave me everything I needed, and like every time I've ever asked for anything, you were just so kind, so helpful, so sweet. You were such a sweet soul and just an embodiment of energy and positivity. Like, anyone who doesn't like Nagia has a problem. I did figure it out, but you gave me all the tools to figure it out. You gave me everything. This is where it is, and you can figure it out. Well, you didn't say that, but here's everything. Here's all the documentation. It made my life so easy. Like, seriously, that was a huge help. I didn't have to question, oh, what about multiple versions? Or, like, am I doing this right or that right? No, I didn't have to ask any of that thanks to that. Now, Nadia is super lovable. Hello, Floro. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. We had your boyfriend in here last stream. Which, I think he's right. So he was telling me about, doing the, running the ads before the automatic thing. I think he's right. I think he's, like, spot on about it. That less people will get the ads if you manually trigger it. I think he's right. Yeah. Yeah, tell Bowman I think he's, like, legit right. Because I did it earlier, and it was instantaneous, and no one got ads from what was said. I don't do ads. So do you have pre-roll? Because you have to have ads. There's no way. You can't turn them off. You either have pre-roll or mid-roll. I've opted to do mid-roll because it doesn't screw up our raids. Because if people come in on a raid, they have to deal with ads. You don't have pre-rolls. What? What sorcery is this? We should check with anyone who's not subbed. Because I'm very certain you don't have pre-roll. If you are an affiliate, there are ads. Unless they've changed some. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, if people are getting ads in your channel, all the better. Because ads are gone. Okie dokie, thank you for the 450 bits. Thank you, and I haven't run the gifted sub there. Think it's because I don't have them scheduled. I don't have them scheduled either, night payroll. Okay, before we get too far away, Psychotic gifted a tier 2 to Flan. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Nagia, I'm not done with you either. Thank you so much, Psychotic. Thank you. Nice try. And hi, Ilzui, how are you doing to morning? And you just resubbed for 11 months. Oh no, 16. Sorry. Twitch does this weird thing where it shows 2 numbers. Thank you so much, 18. Thank you. Oh, Hinbo with his love food run. So yeah, Floral, tell Bowman I think he's right about the ads. And hello, Sir Icon, Kana, Soft Tofu, Doblin. I think that's everyone. Yeah. But yes, not yet. I would genuinely love to hang out with you more. Like, really. I don't have the energy to dance like you, sadly. But any other kind of activity I would love to. I don't know, Sag. Thank you for the lurk, Frostbite. I hope being here will help with that. Okay, yeah, I would love that, Nagia. Yeah. Maybe see some of your favorite cozy worlds. What's something you love about Nagia and Swirl? Those 2 cozy darks. Well, Nagia is just a friendly ball of energy, and she is constantly helping you. Like anyone who reaches out, she's so helpful. Floral I don't know as well as Nagia, and Nagia I've known for years. How long have we been friends? Floral. She is a fantastic ASMR content creator, which I am super happy I discovered from, I believe, Papa Bear Raid. I haven't seen Strewn in ages now. Floral is just super friendly, super good. Her visual effects, top notch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she was an inspiration to me for adding some of my own, but hers are better, so yeah. I openly admit it. And hello, Eve. Thank you so much for the raid. How is your stream? Another sweetie. Psychotic gifted you a sub, Flora. And welcome, Perry, the platypus, Angel Hero. Hi. It was great. So glad to see. I'm glad to see you too. I have been busy on working on my avatar's face. You want to see the changes, the difference? Hello, Try. Welcome. Try's my angel. But yeah, I'd seriously love to hang out with you more. Period. Ooh, what the hell? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right, we had a hype train too. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Eve. Vanilla Games and Perry the Platypus. Thank you so much for the followers. I hope you're both having a wonderful day. I was gonna invite you to mini golf yesterday, but you were busy. Oh, I might have been AFK. I was probably working on my avatar. If I wasn't on Do Not Disturb, whoops. I've done that a couple times. On Floral, you can always do !song or !previous, and it'll tell you the current song or previous. I'm not cute. Hey, cool guy. Oh, good night, Cass. Thank you for pulling out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're going to bed, I hope you sleep well. I have played Palia. I played it quite a bit, but then I kind of got bored. You play Fortnite? Hi, Sendust. Hi, Vanilla. Chris, do you do your ass work? Because I do not. Yeah, I keep things here completely wholesome, and for no kisses feel too personal. And also I feel like it risks a too much of people becoming attached in ways they shouldn't. Because I don't want people to become romantically attached to me, because that is not an option here. I offer comfort and friendship. Though I can't necessarily offer the kind of friendship that is like as close as like my best friends and things like that. But we're here to be kind, comforting, and calming. Yeah, Yeah, I try to keep things very socially safe here. And I feel like kisses for me would be going against that. Yeah, sorry for the mouthful for a simple question, but yeah, that's the long answer. No, I don't. But if you want to get nerdy, oh, I will nerd out with you. I am a nerd. Uh-huh. This is a nerd safe zone. Nerd Tato. I nearly logical. I Warcraft. What's the nerdiest nerd thing do you nerd to? Okay, do you want to know the nerdiest, the absolute nerdiest thing I have probably ever done? I wrote a parser. If you know what that is, then you know how nerdy I am. But you don't know what that is. That's okay. That's okay. I never took a computer science class. I am self-taught. You do taxes. So a parser. In programming, okay? You have like all this syntax and whatnot. So like if squiggly bracket or bracket parentheses, whatever your language you're doing, you have a parser that will go through and figure out what the heck all the code is supposed to actually do. I wrote one of those. It was a very simple one, but I wrote one. I think I can safely say that's probably the nerdiest thing I've ever done. Yeah, I think so. It was fun, it was challenging. It was a simple one. It was very simple, but it was genuinely a parser. Oh yeah. Nadia, is your full display, your booth, everything only 8 megabytes? Or is it like just the model, or just this or that? Or is the whole thing just 8 megabytes? Hello, Aziz-san. Me as Aston Zebra. Is it okay if I call you Zebra? Because I messed that up. Or is that supposed to just be Assassin Zebra? I have a DSL Plus October that is running in production. I don't know if that is dirty or too. You wrote something that decodes DSL signals? That's impressive. It's Assassin. Okay, so I can call you Zebra, I can call you Assassin Zebra. Which would you prefer? I'm gonna update your nickname so it's actually spelled Assassin, if you want that. Oh, that's kind of filtery dumb. No, domain specific language parser. Oh, okay. Good night, Angel Halo. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. Hi, Coke. Some nerd talk? Let's see, what are some other really nerdy things I've done? Well, I renamed you to Assassin Zebra. If you want it to be something else, just let me know. Oh, did I miss Agia's message? Well, 8 megabytes was the limit for. I was way under and kind of regret not trying to. You? I am so tempted to go back to your booth and just like eyeball everything. There's no freaking way that's way under 8 megabytes. There's no way. Like your model, the physics were definitely kind of coast a little bit, but your model looked great. Freaking megabytes. I feel ashamed to say what my avatar size is. I'm ashamed. Mine's 104 megabytes. Yeah, I gathered that from what Sag said. My uncompressed size is 493 megabytes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Good night, TL. Thanks you for hanging out. Sleep well. Hello, Eljo, and I think I had a follow there. Ian Fint? Finny? Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. So yeah, probably needless to say at this point, unimpressed Nadia. Gosh dang, man. Yeah, I need to figure out more optimizations with my avatar. Because I don't like that it's that bad. I have a ton of outfits though. I have a ton of outfits. Or clothing pieces. So I can make tons of different combinations. Yeah. I am. I'm curious how you're doing it. Though, like, I've gone through all my textures, I think I have, at least. And I have dumbed them down as best I can in quality. A lot of them have to stay higher, otherwise they look like crap. Like for example, this one here. If I dumb this one down anymore, it does not look good. Same with like the skin texture. Omnisties. Or not. Testing is so line. Yeah, sleepers, I have to completely let loose. Like, completely. Why, it hurts like crazy. Which sucks. Sorry, a new quest to have you with you for a bit if you want to inspect it. I get to inspect Nagia. Okay, that sounds super sus. Hi, Steward, welcome. Sure, I can call you Finn. And hi. And welcome, by the way. Oh, and hi, Dark Him. Yeah, it really is. Is there anyone else I miss? Oh, Jadebird. Hello. And Dreamwalker. I think that's everyone. Yep. So, I guess the moral of the story, Nagia, is we just need to hang out, boy. Yep. Okay, Perry. Thank you for the alert, and I hope you sleep wonderfully. Yeah, it has been a long time, Steward. I've been wondering where you've been. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. Nagia, when are you getting on tonight, if you are? Okay, good night, Millie. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the raid. And you also did bets earlier, too. Thank you. I hope you sleep well. Well, how have I been? Oh, it's been an interesting 4 months. I was extremely sick for 2 months, and I injured my knee. Then I had surgery on my sinuses to deal with the reason why I got sick. So now I'm in recovery from that. You're getting on in about 80 minutes. But I have plans. No, I can't just steal you away. Now let's see, 80 minutes. That would be an hour and 20 minutes. So that'd be 2:30. I could hang out for a little bit. Yeah, so that'll be right around when I end my stream. Yeah, I can't hang out too long because I need slow to eat. Megalyn. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Were you doing VR chat? Wait, were you right? Stroll when I started? I didn't see you streaming, or was I blind? It's probably blind. Well, so are you? You were doing VR chat. Okay. Probably being a little titty temptress, so she is. Ridiculously cute, Mega Ram. Oh my goodness. Spicy cutie. Hello, Dreamwalker. Welcome. I don't even remember the last time we actually hung out. It's literally, I think it's been years. Literally. It's been a minute. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Well, I don't think Megalu or myself really get on very often to socialize. Oh, no worries, Megaru. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for the raid. I'm giving you a goodbye hug, though. Accept my affection. Good night. Maggie owns 1, adorable, 2, spicy, and she will tease you. And 3, she's just a sweetheart, like genuinely. Yeah, I'm not a sexual coward. I totally get it. I'm just as bad. I've been really putting a lot more effort to get on more, because a lot of my friends are like, we haven't seen you in literally like a year. I'm like, sorry? Sun North. Which I don't even remember the last time I hung out with anyone from VR Gang. It's been ages. It's just the truth, Megalo. One day, we'll hang out again. One day. When that is, I don't know. But one day. We'll make it happen. Good night. Sleep well. And thank you for the follow, Percy. Hope you're having a great day. And hi, Alien Overlord, Proxy, it's Lab. Isn't it, not sure how to say the beginning of your name, but it looks like Dr. Evil? I'm guessing. Hi, Bob, and Outcast Fox, Dreamwalker, and Way, and Johnny. Hi. I got it. Let's go. Took me a moment. I'm glad you like the voice. Full disclosure, the voice I use is an AI voice. This isn't my real voice. I use it mostly for 2 main reasons. 1, anxiety from my past, and 2, I have dealt with multiple stalkers out, which also leads into the anxiety, so I've anonymized everything. It's never too late to start newly logical. Yeah, it isn't what I really sound like. Yeah, I vocalize that I use that just because I don't want to feel like I'm lying to anyone. It's okay, Sedge. Hi, Rowan. Hi, more Betty. Wait, more bidets. Sorry. Yeah, so I don't share any personally identifying information. So I don't share like anything about what I look like, where I live, specific details about like my friends or family that could be used to identify me. Though, I've tried a few things. I have freckles. I am so white, I should glow in the dark. But good luck using that to find me. Oh no. Okie dokies onto me. Do I need to just leave this on 24/7? I will. Oh, nice, nearly logical. If not more, Van. If not. I have tanned a couple times in my life, but I just don't go outside a bunch. Hi, Arctic. Come to an array, how about you? Okay, yeah. I need to do some redemptions. Yes, I've literally only done one since I turned them on. Well, and that was an hour ago. So, let's do some redemptions. Mackie, hello? Yeah. Oh my goodness, it was so hot outside today. I'm actually going to change what chair I'm sitting in. I haven't sat in this one in a long time, but I think it will be a little easier to do redemptions. Oh, that feels weird sitting on this with my cable on. Okay, yeah. Let me just go through and mark anything that I did already do. Alright. What is going on? Yeah, I turned off a few redemptions. I just wasn't having a great time with. Okay, we're going to do a name trace for elemental melon. Though I just call them melon. Yeah, that's not comfy. Tense. Okay, Sag. Dr. Evil. Thank you so much for the follow. I actually gave you a nickname, so it's just DR and then Evil. So I don't have to spend as much brain power next time. Hello, Toby. It's going pretty good. How about you? Okay, next up, we have hydrate. Hydrate. Are you hydrating? Better be. I would be shocked if the name Melon became available on Twitch. Shocked. Yeah, I had an underscore at the end of my name for years. Once I got partnered, I was able to get rid of the underscore because the person who was using Cookster for me on Twitch clearly had abandoned the account. But I'm not gonna say how long I've used this nickname because it will date me. But I potentially might be the original Cookster online. Quite possibly. $21? That would be what? 2004? $85. The internet isn't even 85 years old. Silly. And hi, Georgia. And Thunder Dams. So, 2000, okay. Since 150. Man, no. Shake my head at you. 2004. I'm not that old, okay? Okay, I'll tell you this much. I used it on Battle.net. When Battle.net first became a thing. Actually, I don't know. When did Battle.net first come out? It may have been out for, Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 1. If that is the case, I didn't do that. Did they first should... So it wasn't used for Warcraft 2 then? Because Warcraft 2 was before 98, I think, right? Who remembers? As 96? Really? It was 96. Okay, when was Warcraft 1? I remember that game on, believe it or not, it was actually on our school computers. Yeah, we were like, what is this? Yeah, we have these really old computers. And they had a bunch of interesting things on them. I'm guessing like the tech guys just like put a bunch of games they wanted on there. And gosh. Oh no, no. Wait, so Warcraft 2 did have Battlement. Okay. I may have played Warcraft 1 like twice. At that community. Not. I actually don't even know if I could really call it a school computer. It was like this rec center that's directly next to my school. So it's like practically private school, but it wasn't, but it was, but it wasn't. Waylord, okay. Well, it wasn't like officially part of the school, but is part of the public programs within our school district. Millie! Hi. Thank you so much for the raid. I now have a tab to close because I was lurking. I never said hi, but I was there. How is your stream? Hi. So if you don't know Millie Yexie, she is one of my favorite ASMR streamers. She is beautiful inside and out. Like, generally, she's a model. So let that sink in. Like, she's gorgeous. Now, she's so kind, and she's so good at ASMR. She does a lot of visual aspects, too, with it. She does, traditional ASMR. And a little bit of roleplay, too, which is generally silly. She'll shave off your eyebrows. No eyebrows are safe, right? But whenever she gets out that towel and puts it over both of her microphones, you know it's gonna be good. You know it's going to be amazing and melt and be like, oh my goodness, I have died and gone to heaven. Yep. He says roleplay, Van. It's just roleplay. And I don't know, like, if I had the choice of keep my eyebrows or hang out with Belly when she's gonna shape my eyebrows, I think I would probably deal with it. I think I might deal with it. Just maybe. Okay. I assume Mary's probably gonna be cleaning up from her streams. Which I'm well sad she didn't share we doubting on her. Also Hyde Woods. Hi is it Ralston? Can't tell if that's an I or an L. I think that's no. Ralston. Oh, hi, Pun Charming. I miss anyone? I think that's everyone. Hello, True Roman. I've never seen a stream like this before. This is different. You have a program that does text to speech. Yep. I have a program that's listening to me. It's actually Chrome. Technically, it's doing the speech to text. I have a little web page on there that then pipes all the text back to another program, and that program sends it to Twitch and OBS so you can see it down here and in chat. In other words, I'm a nerd. Straight up. Not gonna sugarcoat it. I am nerd. Yeah, I created my avatar, and we are in VR. So, when I move around, I'm actually doing this IRL. So, I also have face tracking too. Technology's crazy. Yep. Yeah, it does a really good job of capturing my facial expressions other than sad. Um, yeah, it doesn't capture that well. Hey, if you're nerdy, you are in the right place. Most of us are very nerdy here, and a lot of people in the Discord are very nerdy. Our nerd channel is super popular, and I love it. Oh, my headset isn't $1,000, but I'm technically wearing $2,000 worth of equipment on me. Oh, I hate thinking about that detail. You're a programmer? What language? World of Tanks for 10 years. I used to play that game. No, I haven't, cool guy. I've been thinking about it. Well, okay, so, True Romance. You can get into VR for like $200, maybe less. So, the setup I have is literally one of the most advanced setups you can have. So just keep that in mind. Like, there's different tiers of complex. So, like, you could have just a headset and controllers. My headset is completely wireless. It has face and eye tracking. I also have finger tracking controllers. I have body trackers. I have one on my chest, right about there. I have one on my hip, and one on each foot. And so you can see my complete motion with all of that. But you can also not have any of the body trackers. You can have just a headset. It doesn't have to have finger tracking. It doesn't have to have face and eye tracking. Yeah. So when I first started, I just had controllers and a headset. Actually, technically, when I started, I didn't even have controllers. I had an Xbox controller and a headset. Then I got controllers. Then I got an Xbox Kinect to do full body tracking. Then I got full body trackers or just the hip and my feet. Then I went through like 2 more headsets and eventually got a chest tracker too. And then I got this headset that has face tracking. So it's like I gone through iterations. Sounds, yeah. For everything, I have never had to roll up. I don't think I want to know how much that was. Goodbye, No Soul Survivor. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, I know, right? Right, Sam? Did you get a tracker for your tracking? What does that even mean? Then, Flashy, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Okay. I think we're going to pause this music and we're gonna do, you know what? For those who are seasoned in my channel. This is not my actual voice, so I am using an AI voice changer. I have anonymized myself because one, anxiety, and two, I have dealt with multiple stalkers, and I don't want to deal with that again. Yeah, one of them, the first one I had, knew my full name, and the thought of them ever sending something to my house horrified me for a long time. Hello, fellow. Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself, and we are going to clear some particles. Okay, I saw lots of questions there. Hi, XMV. Hello. And we also had Marvin X, Sinister, Milo, Emmy Frog, Stelbleak, Crotamine, Shizu Forever, Sanity and Chaos. Uh, um, there's also Biggie Moms. And there's another person. I'm not sure if that's the person that got banned. Someone got banned. The Queen Mama. Hello, welcome. And thank you so much for all the follows there. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Alright. You know what? Should we change up the playlist? I kinda want to. I feel like if I did lo-fi, that one's dangerous, but we're getting close. Round. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We haven't listened to this playlist in a long time. This is a much more, like, chill, almost hangout playlist. Not as super cozy, you might say. We'll listen to it for a little bit. So we're going to head back to that other world. Kind of the Queen Mama. Hello, Curie. Welcome. Okay, world. I'm getting distracted. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try a different world real quick. This one, it might be too intensive. Hopefully not. Because if it's not, it's gorgeous. And you'll see what I mean here in a moment. People who are here, I was browsing worlds so often when I'm exploring worlds, I'll stream it in Discord. And this is one that I streamed in Discord when I found, oh, it's ambient occlusion here. So the world is, so my avatar is in this world now. Okay, so I need to turn off my ambient occlusion because that is too much. I don't know. That looks weird with this world's ambient occlusion. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't think I do. Which is a rip. But I'll show you the world, so I'm gonna turn this back on. It's so pretty. The FPS isn't super great though. Yeah, I think the biggest world I've been to is like a gig in a house. It was massive. Massive. Okay. Sadly, I don't think this one's gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna. You know what? We're gonna try this one. This one I've also been curious. So you can just join a world and then it downloads it while you join as part of the process of joining a world. So you're technically rendering the game 3 times at least if you stream VR. So once per eye and then also the camera. And this room also has a massive ambient occlusion. Let me turn up my brightness so you can see me better. Now I will, yes. We're in VR, like there's an actual person in the real world that's controlling this avatar. I'm not AI. As much as some of my viewers will jokingly tease, I am real. Hello, Luna. I'm doing good. Hello, Raisin. Welcome. I'm not AI. Oh my goodness. I glare at you. So you are an avatar in this world, but but there are people out there just creating these worlds. Because this is super awesome. Yeah, I actually made my own world too. I'm not an AI. And hi, Rat. Hi, Gregory. And hi, Clutter Duck. And Tomcat and Bard. Did I miss anyone else? Yeah, this world's pretty cozy. The FPS is not great, though. Not with Stroll. Should I go to my world so you guys can see that one? Those who are new here? Let me go to my world. The FPS is really good in my world. Oh, thanks, Bard. Unity and Blender. Let me fix my lighting because now I'm not in a dark world. And that's the lighting I tuned. Oh no, I tuned saturation. I shake my head at you, Oh, you can also do exclamation mark world, and it should give you the world name and link. Should. Assuming it still works. A witness solving a captcha. Did it work? Yay, it worked. Hi, Mono. And hi, Twitchy. Okay. So, our next redemption is a breathing exercise. I think I want to wait for the next song, which I think is a little calmer, and then we'll do it. If I go to a world surrounded by baby pandas and puppies. There probably is a world like that. Probably. VR chat's free. You don't have to pay anything. You don't even have to have VR. You can join in desktop mode. Alright, we're gonna do a boop. Yeah, why would I let someone watch me log into something? Nabbit, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Alright, we're going to do a 5, get redeemed by Frostbite. Hello, Mouse Dragon. Okay, we're going to do a breathing exercise now. For those who are new here, we're going to take 5 deep breaths. And if you want to follow along, just do the best you can. Don't overdo it, okay? So if you can't breathe in the whole time or you can't hold your breath the whole time, that's okay. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. So I'll start it out by saying breathe in, and then I will say hold. So when I say breathe in through your nose and keep breathing in until I say hold. And then I want you to hold your breath, and I will silently count down 5 seconds, like so. And then I will say release. And I want you to breathe out through your mouth. And breathe out completely so you can take another deep breath. We're going to do this 5 times, okay? Ready? Here we go. Breathe in. Hold. And release. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Breathe in. Hold. And release. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more relaxed now. Gengi Sukio. Not that kind of channel. And hello, Paradox Hunter. And Thriasis. Wait, Thrias, yes. I think I said that right the second time. Are you going to bed, Melon Bomb? Yeah, it's a pretty good day. It's had the weekends coming to an end, but it's a good day. How about you? Florian, we are next going to do a face brush. Oh, nice bird. Okay, Melon Bomb. Oh, what, are you like holding your breath? Because you really shouldn't hold your breath very often. I don't think that's good. Occasionally, yeah. But I'm also not a doctor. Yeah, I don't think you should be doing that. Keyword thinks. I don't know if that's technically bad or not. Okay, we're going to do a hug redeemed by Sag. Yeah, let's go with normal. Okay, true romance sad. Marine and trying to absorb that I've never been the best student. If someone wanted to create an avatar for desktop from desktop, what is preferred, Vride or Blender? Um, I've never done anything with Vride. I don't know if you'll use that for VRChat models. So, my workflow is I work on my model in Blender and then I import it into Unity. And Unity allows you to do all the animations and all the way that the avatar is controlled. But like the physical mesh of it, like all the stuff you're seeing, you create that in Blender, typically. Okay, we're gonna do a straight shot for Von Hashira. Oh, wait. I have been continually working on this model for nearly 6 years. Just off and on. But it's been a slow progression. Like, I've had multiple different iterations where I've just learned and evolved. So I'm constantly updating it. Now, how long would it take me to make this model in this state right now from essentially scratch? knowing all the things that I know now, it would still probably be like 6 months, maybe a little longer. But I'm also not a professional either. This isn't what I do for work. I just do this for fun. I'm sure some professional out there could probably crank this out in like a week or something. And Nagia could probably do it in like a month. Poor day. Because she's crazy. Thanks. Yeah, I'm essentially completely self-taught too. Um, there have been very few questions where I, like, at the very beginning, I had a friend who showed me the general process where you get in Blender using do stuff, you export it, get into Unity, and then upload it. But beyond that, I'm almost entirely self-taught. I bet Nagia is secretly one of those people that gets Duola to run on anything. I bet that's secretly Nagia. Okay, we're gonna do a hydrate now. Hydrate. Though it does get different with Unity, because you're dealing with a locked down ecosystem where you can't do everything that Unity's ran with a like a model. Because they have to restrict it in ways to make it safe so you don't get code execution on someone else's computer. Oh, my neck popped big time there. Okay, next up we have inspections and okie dokie. Oh my goodness, it's the same boots I'm practically always wearing. You didn't see that coming. Practically always. Sorry, Gregory, it is too late. I turned them off at 2. That way I have enough time to hopefully finish all the ones that are still in the queue, which there's quite a few. I am going to jump around a bit. I want to do some of the fast ones. So we're gonna do a boot redeemed by Johnny. And we're gonna do a high five redeemed by Gohan. Bonnie, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Alright, and we're going to do a fist bump for Jones. Yeah, doing a world is probably easier than an avatar. Probably. Hi, Banayi. Did I say that right? Hi, Funty. Welcome. Okay. Do we have any other quick ones? Doesn't look like it. No, I saw Van. You've been following for over a year. I can't believe it's been that long. Like, I can and I can't. You know what I mean? It. I tell Suda, welcome. Yeah, I was really sick for a while, Funky. Then I injured my knee, and then I had surgery, and I have been recovering from that for 2 weeks now. My doctor says it takes roughly a whole month to completely heal, so we're about halfway. So that was 2 days ago? Wasn't I streaming then? Oh, I guess we're technically in Monday now, so that would have been Saturday. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna do Phantom's Angers. This is redeemed by Elemental Bellin. Yeah, I do that a lot, Sage. Okay, Crowd, I mean, if you can wait a moment, I can give you a goodnight hug here in just a second. Citizen Z, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Hi, it's under Dan. And good night, Kurt. I mean, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you sleep well if you're heading to bed. Okay, next up, we have Rarmy. Are you here? I don't know if they're still here. Oh, I see them on the user list. Rarmy, let me know if you're still here. Otherwise, probably can also leave it. If not. Okay, we're gonna do a nuzzle next. Hello, Rain. Oh, AK Cleric. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. Thank you. And welcome. Are you leaving right away, Vane? Hello, Fresho. Hi. Welcome to the VR addiction. And honestly, Jerome and if you join a Discord, I I think the average age of our Discord might be 35. So you're probably not gonna feel old there. There's definitely a few people that are younger, but a lot of people are probably around 35. Okay, V, thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a good day. Oh, yeah, no, you're not the oldest by far. I believe the oldest is Yu Bing, and I think he's 76? Somewhere in there? He fought in Vietnam. Need I say more? He's been around a bit. Uh-huh. Oh, he doesn't do VR, but he's part of the community. You guys didn't know this? Yeah. According to Gibbo, and I don't think Gibbo has bad info. Good day, Ram. Thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, I didn't either. I learned that from Gibbo, which it sounds like he had a bunch of conversations with him. Which I'm not surprised because I knew UV was older, like he said that, and I know Gibbo is older. Apparently, they're pretty close in age. Yeah, alright, we're in Sundust. Are you there? Moon. I don't see him in the user list. He may have headed out. I'm gonna refund these then. He did a name trace. I'm not gonna do that without him here. Turn you into a statistic. What do you know? Oh, thank you for the follow, True Romance. Thank you. I love this song. Well, Gregory, could I argue you already are a data point in the number of followers? Not that I want to scare you away. I'm just teasing you. Oh, nice, Tomcat. Okay, I'm going to refund. Oh, we never did hear from Bloomy. He probably fell asleep. Is there anyone else on this list that headed out? No, I think we're good. Right, let's do a hydrate. Hydrate. Okay. Thank you so much for the resub. For 9 months. Thank you. I'll give you a hug here in just a second. Oh, hello. Mina Kai? It's technically Monday morning. I start my stream at 11 p.m. Mountain Time, but it's famous Monday morning at 2:26 a.m. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was that close to 2:30. Arctic, thank you so much. Thank you. Alright, with that, I'm going to have to refund most of this stuff. Oh, okay, AK Clerk. Okay, thank you for hanging out. Not a lot of people live in the mountain time zone. So there's Pacific, Mountain, Central, and Eastern. So it's 2:27 a.m. here, it's 1:27 in Pacific, and it's 3:27 in Central and 4:27 in Eastern. Okay. Emmy Fog, I'm gonna have to refund your breathing exercise. Really the only thing I have time to do left on the list is positive affirmation. It's the next one. If I didn't do your redemption, I'm gonna be refunding them, so you'll get your points back. Sorry I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, 10:27 in Europe, yeah. Yep, time zones. Yeah, I'm a night owl, 100%. I think we'll do the positive affirmation in one more hug. And I'm gonna have to leave it at that. Okay, we're going to do a positive affirmation redemption. This is probably one of my favorites. So these are all thoughts that I spend a lot of time coming up with that I firmly believe. So I'm gonna read this off, but just because it's pre-written doesn't change how much I believe it. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need help. This world is better with you in it. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to have weaknesses. No one is perfect, but you have the power to overcome your struggles and weaknesses. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not know what to do. Every step forward, every mistake overcome, no matter how small, is something to be proud of. It's okay to have feelings and emotions. It's okay to be sad or mad. Showing emotion is not a sign of weakness. It's what you choose to do with that emotion that matters. It's okay to show compassion. It's okay to be kind and forgiving to yourself and others. The kindness you show makes the world a better place. You are not alone. You have worth. You matter. Are you are loved. Don't know what's going on with my tracking. What is going on with you? Are you dirty? It's there. Wait, Annabelle is doing ASMR right now? Oh, I think we have a target. Frank Netter, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Cryptid. We're about to end though. I'm late, but hello. Oh, so just trying to make us jealous. I see. I see. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so grateful for you, Al. Grateful for choosing to be here and for sharing a bit of your time with me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you sleep wonderfully when you do go to bed. Please take good care of yourself. You are important. You have worth. You are not alone. And you are loved. I hope your time here has made your day a little bit better than it was when you got here. If you're new here and you're not part of the Discord server, you are more than welcome to join. I often hang out in the voice channel. Please don't hesitate to join. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time, which I'm planning on tomorrow, hopefully to stick to the schedule. Thank you again for being here. Until next time. Good night. Good night, Milo, Gohan, Sag, Kalsuda, Elemental Melon, Von Hashira, Wired, Nearly Logical, Cryptid, Pika, I'm sorry, Gregory, Fabulous Demeanor, High Abuse, good night. Good night, Rick. Good night, Eno. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Good night, Uber Dork. If you want me to say goodnight to you, do the Byradine. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Night, Berg. Night, Morbid Days. Heartache. Good night, everyone.